At 65 years old, the tragedy of Simon Cowell is beyond heartbreaking. And it is a story that few could have predicted to unfold in such a way. Because for decades, Simon was not just a television personality but a cultural force whose sharp tongue and brutally honest critiques on shows like American Idol, Britain's Got Talent, and The X Factor made him both loved and loathed. Yet undeniably unforgettable, a man who could create stars with a single decision, whose presence alone commanded attention, and whose vision launched some of the most successful music careers of a generation. But behind all the fame, fortune, and influence, his life was far from the glamorous picture the world often imagined, as it was filled with struggles, pain, and deeply human vulnerabilities that remind us that no amount of success can shield anyone from life's inevitable hardships. Simon's journey, though it eventually led him to global recognition, began modestly in London, where he was born into a family that instilled discipline and perseverance. And from his earliest days in the entertainment business, he endured rejection after rejection, as well as financial hardships that might have crushed others. Yet through sheer determination and an unshakable belief in his instincts, he carved out a path to becoming one of the most influential figures in modern television, building an empire around his unique eye for talent and his willingness to tell the truth when no one else would, earning him not only a reputation as the king of reality TV but also a staggering fortune in the hundreds of millions. Still, behind the scenes, the man who appeared so untouchable was quietly facing personal demons, health scares, and challenges that no amount of wealth or fame could erase. And in recent years, these struggles have taken a devastating turn, with Simon suffering life-altering injuries from multiple bike accidents that left him not only in excruciating pain, but also grappling with the sobering reality of his own mortality, suddenly forced to endure major surgeries and relearn how to walk, a humbling shift for someone who once seemed so powerful and in control. And at 65, these health challenges have slowed him down, changing the way the public perceives him, revealing not the fearless mogul we once knew, but a man who has been profoundly humbled by the fragility of life. Perhaps even more heartbreaking than the physical pain, however, has been the emotional toll of his journey, as Simon himself has openly admitted to feelings of emptiness, regret, and the sobering realization that wealth and fame cannot replace true happiness, love, or health, confessing that his biggest fear is leaving too soon and not being present for his young son, Eric, whose presence has given him new purpose and perspective after his accidents. And for fans who once saw Simon as the man who built stars, he is now seen in a different light, as someone fragile, someone human, someone fighting battles that no amount of fortune or power can erase. And so, the tragedy of Simon Cowell at 65 is not merely about his declining health or career, but a reminder that even the most seemingly untouchable among us are vulnerable. And though his story is heartbreaking, it is also inspiring because, despite all that he has faced, he continues to fight, to adapt, and to cherish the moments that matter most, proving through his life that legacies are not built only on achievements but also on resilience, love, and the wisdom to understand that health is priceless, life is fragile, and love is the only thing that truly endures.